to Andertons TV.
Buy merch.
Look at that.
Buy merch, man. Buy merch. See that?
You know what, Mr. Pete?
Mr. Lee, what?
I don't know how guitar brands take designs that are fundamentally, 60 years old or more, but still manage to tweak them without getting too far removed from the original and just make me excited about them. And this new Epiphone Futura range is probably, I was pretty excited when they started doing those inspired by custom shop sort of recreations of it. But these, man, and I get it, because like Prophecy had come before, and I think Prophecy, do you remember the Epiphone?
Yeah, that was a bit meh.
I think it was trying to do this, but it just sort of went, choo.
Yeah.
This, man, is amazing.
Because this is what Gibson wanted to do this is what Ted McCarthy wanted to do.
It?
Wasn't it? No, not like, but his shapes were like,
I see.
All your shapes are boring, you're not doing anything. He's like, what's this space, man?
Yeah.
Let me cook. And then he came up with all of these different shapes, right?
So Futura is basically a lineup of all the greatest hits from Gibson. So you've got, you've got Les Paul SG355, you've got the Firebird, you've got the V, and the RD, which, like I said, this has been super underrepresented in the sort of Epiphone and Gibson range for a long time, probably since the 70s.
We need to shout out Aljon, because he
totally agree.
Is absolutely, him and his team are killing it with these things.
So I love that these guitars aren't trying to appeal to someone that's always wanted like a 1950s blah. It's like, this is very much a contemporary twist, but without changing anything that's going to upset people who love the traditional vibe of
Anything's going to upset everybody.
Well, there is that. We're not going to plug every single guitar in, because I suspect, tonally speaking, there's not going to be a massive difference between each of them.
No.
They're all using an Epiphone Pro Bucker Ignite humbucker, which is a little hotter communal garden humbucker. Can be coil split, and they can all do that on either position, and can also have the phasing of the neck pickup reverse to get that sort of in-between quacky sound. So we'll show you that in a minute.
Oh, hang on, it says please like and subscribe. This year is 2 million.
Does it say that on the back of all of them?
I think
it does. With the exception of the RD, they're all the 24 and 3/4 inch scale length. So RD is slightly longer, so slightly tighter feel on the strings. They're all ebony boards, mahogany bodies, great hardware, all got locking tuners. What I absolutely love about the colours on these is each different colour has this kind of 2 or 3 hues to it that change depending on the angle that the light hits the guitar. So you're getting red guitars that have hints of purple and blue in them. You're getting, I guess, green guitars kind of similar, blue guitars with hints of red in them. It's just superb. And they all come with a decent Epiphone gig bag. See if you can guess which shape this one is for. And I think the bit that at the very end you just go, fair play Epiphone, you have nailed this, is they're all 850 quid.
Slam.
So none of them are as expensive as I thought they would be.
I can hear sounds behind the camera going, oh.
The green one and that one are amazing.
Even the strap locks are like a pro
There's a little
strap
eye.
lock.
It's like a little eye.
So let's...
I think, you know what I think about these? I think they could potentially have left them to just those 4 shapes. The 4 futuristic shapes.
Right, so what, not
the 355, not the Les Paul, not the SG. I get that they should be in there. But I just feel like Futura is the...
These
are, you know what I mean?
But I'm not...
Is that enough?
I think if they'd done that, I can see the comments going, I wish they'd done it.
Yes, but the comments will always go, meh.
This yellow one is...
This is the one, man. This is the colour.
I love with the... Isn't that like the... Didn't they do that on like the Carina V? And then I like the way the guard comes all the way through to the...
Just so you...
Oh, I like the fact that it's got a little...
This is plastic on here, just so you know, so underneath.
Honestly, I can't...
Look at that one.
I honestly think, and again, fair play Aljon. Aljon, by the way, is kind of like the guy who runs Epiphone for Gibson. This is probably the most interested / excited I've been about an Epiphone range in 20 years. I really,
wow,
really...
That's
not, like I say, for me, Epiphone has always been like, okay, what I really want is a Gibson, but I can't afford it, so I found this Epiphone, and it's really, really good, an amazing spec, and a quarter of the price. These, though, I just go, I just want one of these. I don't sit here going, oh, there's the Gibson version of this that I want. I just want one of these.
You know, that one doesn't say Futura on it.
Look at the way they write Epiphone on the Flying V headstock, where they've positioned the logo.
I know, that's awesome. But that doesn't say Futura on it, but all the others does, yeah.
Right. Like, okay, so let's give you some tones.
335?
Well, we should probably, the 335 is probably going to have the most distinctive sound. So we'll play this. We'll get one of the solid ones as well and run through that as well. And oh man, what can I say? How cool is this shape? Oh, by the way, there are 2 or 3 colours per model, so you can't get every model in every colour, if that makes sense. But as we go through this video, I'm sure our wonderful editing team will have showed you that.
Yeah, or you can go on the website when you look at the colours, because they're all going to be on there as well.
Yeah.
It's punchy, man. They're punchy, these pickups. I'm running a wet-dry rig, so one of them with the power valve 200. Don't laugh, because it's not funny. So I've got the power valve is completely clean, but running through the effects loops of everything.
We'll do a separate social post or something about what the wet-dry thing is, but yes.
Or what's that pedal show's new. So if I add like the Fates for Mythos and a reverb. That's not what you want to hear. You want to hear some clean. I can split it. If they are aiming this as more high gain, why is this shape then? This is what I mean, you know. Anyway.
Well, you say,
because it's cool.
There's loads and loads of high gain players, you know. Dave Grohl, Josh Homme, you see all these guys with like semi-acoustic guitars.
Albert Lee. Albert Lee.
Ted Nugent.
Oh, Alvin Lee. That's like Albert Lee. Yeah, he's like. It has to be in the middle position, right? Let's get some, just a bit of...
Let's try and give some,
Crikey.
for people that aren't going to be able to get into a guitar store and want to buy this from Andertons, maybe on our website or whatever like that, let's give some sort of constructive thing about the balance of each one. So, because we've talked about all the specs, and the specs are amazing. So let's just have a little look. So RD is definitely like a more futuristic shape. It kind of went into the Gibson catalogue in the 70s, I think, and I don't think was ever really, it never made it to the sort of the level that like an SG or a Les Paul did, or even a V or whatever in terms of popularity. But it kind of has influenced a lot of more recent brands, like all the Dunnable stuff and things like that. So it's almost like I guess it's almost like an upsidey down. It's more Firebirdy than anything else, isn't it? But with a traditional 3-a-side headstock.
1977.
1977.
It's pretty well balanced. It feels it's probably slightly more headstock heavy. It's not a heavy guitar. Like you lift that and you go.
Oh, that's not bad at all. No,
It's not any heavier than say a Les Paul.
It's like Gibson heavy. Did you mention there's stainless steel frets on these?
I didn't.
And there's ebony fretboard, so we are talking good specs here.
Compound radius fretboard, stainless steel fret. I mean, it's like it's all tall. The good stuff. So that's the RD. If I grabbed the Explorer, again, what I like about the Explorer and the RD is they've still got that natural curve in it. That is more balanced. That doesn't feel like that it wants to... And I guess that's probably because the weight of the guitar comes out a bit more this end. SGs and Les Pauls,
oh my goodness,
you'll probably know about in terms of, that's just a classic great design. If I can have the V. The V has always been a challenging guitar for a sit-down player.
The colour's amazing.
It's very much a cool standing-up guitar. But yeah, if you play it like that, again, really light. I was really, like, again, not lighter than the RD.
The best thing about this is you can just put it down up against something.
Yeah. And then Firebird, again, with the classic kind of little engraving on the scratch plate. Firebird, what does that feel like it wants to do? Yeah, more...
Yeah, head heavy.
I mean, look at the size of the headstock, right? It's huge.
Yeah,
but not,
reminds me of Need a
not
Pee.
like, completely mental. But I would say the RD and the Firebird are probably the two that are maybe slightly more headstock heavy.
But that's perfect. SG,
you think an SG as well?
SG probably as well.
Let's have
the
a little bit.
355 is absolutely perfect. I can detest that.
Oh yeah, so what am I talking about? Yeah. But that's because there's nothing this end, isn't it? More that there's necessarily heavy this end. Let's just run through some of the pickup settings on this on a dirty sound. Like I said, I suspect this guitar is going to sound pretty similar to all of the other solid ones. Coil tapped. It's a versatile guitar.
They're great, man. They're great. There's nothing much to say, is there? And then buy them.
I tell you the other thing as well. So I know we're a little bit late to the party with this video because the guitars have probably been out a week or so. And holy mother of moly, have they been popular.
Of course they are, man.
Apologise in advance when you get to the Andertons website. If the colour and the model you like is showing out of stock, just look at underneath where the price is and it'll tell you when the next delivery is coming, and you may well have to just try and get your order in and jump in the queue because these things are uber popular.
This is great, man. This feels really nice to play.
Well, thank you, Mr. Pete. That has been a fun way to start a Monday morning, and thank you, Mr. Tay, for your excellent drumming, and Mr. Oz for your riff ideas. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Au revoir. See you next time.